Big exhale. All right, we'll get going. Heels on, parallel, bicep curl as you start to press the carriage out. We'll take a big inhale to push away. Heavy exhale to resist back in. They're straightening the legs all the way, full extension through the whole body. Always resisting that spring back into the stopper. Pilates is all about control. Gives about 30 seconds on the clock. Finding a rhythm and a tempo that feels good for you and your body today. So you can move a little faster, if you need to move a little slower, you can do that as well. This is going to be a little more sculpt inspired. Just a heads up, I did write notes, so you know it's going to be good. All right, the next time you come in, stay all the way in, pick your left leg up to tabletop. We're gonna press out single leg. Don't change legs, just stay on this one side. Feel free to keep going with your bicep curl if you do choose, or you can omit those arms and set them down by your side. So we're pushing through the heel, continuing with those big inhales, full exhales. I'm not too worried about that tabletop leg. It can look like whatever it looks like. Can we go a little faster? And it's heavy. Progressively overloading through those legs. Very good. Give me 2 more presses. And then the next time you come in, if your right heel is on the foot bar, we're going to keep that there. Put your right weight on your right hip, and we're going to lift up to single leg bridge. So you're going to hinge up to bridge, hinge down, tap your tailbone. Weight's optional, of course. I just like to add a little extra load. Left leg is still in table if we're all on the same page. It's think hip thrust, up, down. Carriage is pulling all the way into the stopper. Gaze is up to the ceiling, maybe slightly back behind. About 10 more seconds or so, feeling the back of the thigh and the glute working. Almost there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, switch legs, single leg press. We're going right into the next side. So we're pressing through that left heel to extend the carriage out long. If you choose to add that bicep curl, feel free to layer that in, or we can rest the arms down. Trying to find the same rhythm and tempo on the second side that you worked with on that first side, so we can find balance. Maybe going just a little faster. So with that single leg press, it is a quad focus. And we work the opposing muscle group with that hinge. In 3, 2, 1, we bring it in, load that left hip. We're hinging up, hinging down, single leg. That's it. You already know weights are optional. Can we relax the toes here? Wiggle those toes. Almost there, about 10 more seconds. Think about dragging your heel toward your hip to keep that carriage in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Let's go arches on. Squeeze the legs together, elbow taps. We'll press out, punch up, bring it in, tap down. I'm guessing that the double leg press feels super easy after that unilateral work. We want toes, ankles, knees all squeezing in. You're right on the arch of the middle of the foot. Relax your toes here. Let them just wrap and curl over that bar. Tailbone stays nice and heavy as we start to find neutral. Little space in the low back. And then think about softening down through the rib cage and the sternum. All right, next time you're in halfway, we're going to pulse up an inch, down an inch, but bring one leg to tabletop. We're pulsing single leg. That's it. So getting a little deeper into the quad. That tailbone still stays nice and heavy. I stole these ones from Rachel. We're switching in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go right into the next side. No breaks. It's 20 seconds. That's it. Halfway there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it all the way out. Come back in. Now we take toes on Pilates V. We're going to do skull crushers, but it's a drop set. So, yes, I'm paying you all back. So we're going to do 6 presses out and in. On the 6th one you hold, you do 6 calf raises. And then you do 5 presses in and out, okay? So you can count for yourself, but you're going to start with 6, going out and in 6 times, adding that skull crusher. After that 6th leg press, you're going to hold it, and then you do 6 calf raises in Pilates stance. So that'll be with straight legs. And if you want to add more skull crushers, you can, or just hold the arms up. Lower and lift the heel 6 times. After that 6th one, you come in and out 5 times. And we're going to work our way all the way down to 1. We got it, right? Yes. The faster you go, the faster you get it over with. So you don't have to go slow and controlled unless you like that. But we'll all be moving on at some point. I'm not timing this. It's the honor system. Just focus on your breathing and your full range of motion. The next 2 rounds, there's going to be no surprises, okay? What do you want, Tiana? 3? Okay. 2, what do you want? 3? Okay. Okay. You lost track?
I think I did extra.
Oh no, that's okay. Okay, when you're done, heels wide, and then a chest press. Goal post arm. So I'll know you're done when you're in your sumo squat with your chest press. Yeah, yeah, okay. Life's good again. Sumo squat, 30 seconds, all good. Pressing out, big inhale, tap those dumbbells right over the chest. As you bend the knees and the elbows in return, elbows bend wide to the side, knees are pointing out wide to the side, working with an external rotation through the hip. So go a little faster. All right, last one here. We're gonna come all the way in, drop down onto the toes, hug a tree, just full range of motion. So we press out and hug, come back in, open the arms wide to the side. We'll lift those heels high, full extension, straightening all the way. Almost imagine you're growing taller. As you push out, the crown of the head reaches back toward the mirror. Spine lengthens, shoulders press down the back. Think about even pressure from the big toe to the baby toe and from right to left. So we're looking for that sense of balance through the body. All right, that's your last one. Toes to the middle, calf raise, hammer curl. So you're gonna press out once, just drop those heels under the bar, and then we'll lift up to be toes, hammer curl. Every time you lift, squeeze your glutes. Every time you lower, relax fully into the stretch. I like to keep a little bend in my knee because I kind of hyperextend. And when I do that, I feel more of the stretch in the muscle versus the back of the knee and the joint. Next time you lift, hold it. And then we alternate right into our prance. Drop one heel under, lift one heel up, and switch. If you'd like to add those arms in, please do. This one's at your own pace. You can go slow for more stretch. You can go fast for more burn. About 20 more seconds. One more each side, and then go ahead and take it to your foot massage, walking up and down that foot bar, stomping out through any tension or tightness you may find in the bottom of the feet. Those feel good. All right, calf massage. So go ahead and come in, roll out the calves. Keep your heavy weights, please. Just gonna use those for bridge. If you so choose, you can always omit and get rid of them if you're not vibing with the weights. But once you're good and done on that calf massage, we're gonna go ahead and load your hips with those weights. Heels on a little wider than hip distance apart. And I like the heel because it's closer to the joints. It's just a more stable place to be. So we're gonna lift up into our bridge one time, hold it there at the top. We'll do a form check, straight line from shoulder, hip, knee. Bring your gaze back behind so your chin comes away from the chest, and then relax your toes. Now we're gonna tap the tailbone down, thrust right back up into your hinge, lower and lift. As you lower down, almost think about a back bend, just slightly. That'll keep your spine straight and extended. Then this one we can go a little bit faster if you'd like. Big squeeze through your butt every time you lift. I want to think about squeezing the jiggly bits. Okay, we'll have fun in here today. It doesn't have to be serious. Okay, next time you lift, hold it at the top. Reach your weights up to the ceiling, palms face in. Now we're going to start a march with the legs. One leg up, one leg down. And as you march, we're going to alternate tricep press. Ooh, that's fun. Make you think about it a little. So you're going to lift a leg, bend opposite elbow. Yeah. Okay. Give us a little bit of time under tension for that. And then can we stomp that foot down on the foot bar like you're mad at it? Yes. Impact is good for your bones and your joints. All right, go ahead and give me one more each way and then hold. Keep those arms up. We're going to press the carriage out. Bring it back in. Hips stay lifted. We go out and then open the arms, hug a tree. Come back in, lift the arms up. Good. Relax your toes again. I know, we do a lot of pointing and flexing, but the more I point my toe, the more I see it kind of turning into like a bunion. So that's why I'm saying kind of relax your toes. Almost there. About 10 more seconds. And then we're going to be putting those heavy weights down and grabbing the small weights. In 3, 2, 1. Carriage comes in, roll down, relax, swap them out. I'm going to stretch you by doing your abs. Good. Happy about that? So reach your arms down by your side, holding your small weights. Palms face in. Legs come to tabletop. Good. Now, crunch up if you'd like, if that's available. Single leg stretch. You send one leg out, reach one leg in, switch, and switch. Now, hover your arms. As you switch the legs, open to a T with the arms. As you pull it in, switch. So we open, switch, close, switch. So you're constantly switching with those legs, working a little more through those shoulders. This strong arm April. Think about precision and control, like you're hitting a bullseye with your big toe every time you reach it out across the room. Abs are pulling in, low back is in an imprint. So we want to smush your low back down into the mats. Looks good. Last one, relax everything down. Next is double leg stretch, holding small weights. So tuck your knees in, reach your weights to your ankles, crunch up. You're going to send legs over, foot bar, reach arms overhead, circle arms around, tuck the knees in. So you reach in opposition with arms and legs. Big exhale, circle, pull yourself into that nice little ball. Ideally, the head stays up throughout double leg stretch, although you can always lower lift as your neck needs. That's it. Reaching those legs, squeezing them in together. This is your last one. Relax everything down. All right. Next is our scissor stretch, and we're going to punch opposite weight to ankle. So you're going to reach legs to ceiling, crunch up. We're going to scissor the legs. You're going to reach your opposite weight toward your ankle and then switch legs, switch that punch. So we're adding a little bit of rotation and trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. Point or flex. Maybe just a little quicker. I want to get that good little burn going through your core. For 3, 2, 1, relax. One more thing. You can set one weight down, but keep one weight with you. And then you're going to hold that one weight between your feet, like long ways. And then reach your legs to the ceiling. And then lower lift. Don't drop it on yourself. Please. Crunching up if you'd like. Hands can come behind the head or hands can stay long by your side. We're going to lower those legs down as low as possible. Exhale, lift. How do we like this one? Good? Or is it going to fall? No, it's not. Almost there. Next time those legs go down, can we hold it? Ooh, hollow hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I was waiting for everyone to get in. Okay, let's do a little windshield wiper stretch with those knees. You can grab shoulder blocks, tip your knees to the right, look left, and then take your knees the other way. And then we're going to get into our little sidecar series. So we're going to be lunging, standing on the box, ideally with your heavy weights. I'm not doing anything out here with heavy weights. It's going to mostly be like overhead and whatnot. So all of your weights you may want to just put in the front of the reformer because they're going to just kind of get messy in the way. But we are going to go lunge on your box. So you want to make sure your box is pushed up right toward the corner edge of that foot bar. And then one red spring is a little heavier, one blue is a little lighter. You can choose. You're not married to your spring. You might be. And then once you're in, we're going to just start with a lunge holding the weights. So you're going to step on top of your box. So we have one foot on the box, other foot goes up against that shoulder block. That's it. And you find your ideal foot position. Okay. Now, as you lunge down, you're just going to reach those weights down toward your foot. So I want you to kind of hinge forward here and then come all the way back up. That's just where we're going to start with this. Hopefully with the mat underneath, it feels a little less slippy. Kind of gives it a little bit of grip. Now blue's a little lighter, just a reminder, red's a little heavier. And if you want to add more, you know, that's all good with me. Everyone pretty happy? Okay, so now as you go into lunge, we're thinking full range. So I want you to push that carriage out as far as possible, elongate the back leg, push through the heel, and then we are slightly hinging forward so the crown of the head reaches forward in opposition of that heel. Bending nice and deep into that standing lunge leg. Abs are always pulled in, shoulders are always anchored down. A lot of balance required with this. Okay, here's our add-on. We do one lunge down, same thing, but then when you come up, overhead press. Okay, so one lunge down, come up, overhead press. That's it. We're going to continue to build and party. So don't think about it. Just focus on your breathing. Focus on your breath. So I said the same thing twice. 2 different ways. Just breathe. Don't look at my nose.
To hold our breath? Or?
No, don't.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you do need to hold your breath for certain things. Like power lifters do that. All right, there's going to be another add-on. Next time we go down to lunge, there's going to be a low row, up, down. We're going to come up, overhead press. Woo. Go down, hold, row. Come up, overhead press. Finish one move before you start the next, always. So time under tension increases a little with that hold and our lunge, continuing to press through that back heel. Woo. How we doing? Okay? All right, you let me know if you need air. This isn't fair?
My ass is on fire.
Oh, good. I love that. Yeah, I'll turn the fan on. Okay, Next time you go down, we hold and pulse. Up an inch, down an inch, through your standing leg. I love you. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, shake it out. Ouch. Okay, weights can go down, probably like in front of your box. And then we come onto all fours for your donkey kicks. So we're on all fours with a foot against shoulder block. Hands on the corner of the box. Can we bring that foot to the opposite shoulder block? And then like open that knee. Oh, I said I was going to turn the fan on and I didn't. Okay, press out and in. Is that weird? You can go back to the other shoulder block if you don't like that. If you're too short, yeah, maybe. Okay, add another spring. That's too light. Yeah. No? You like it? Oh, well, you press out further probably. Put your foot on the other side. Don't like it. Don't like it. Okay.
I feel bad.
Why?
It's weird on the knee.
Oh, on the knee?
Twist.
We'll do a parallel. Do a parallel.
This is more comfortable.
Yeah, adjust. You're good. You can also put hand on foot bar. I might like that too. And or there. Is that you know your body best. So adjust it. I'm giving you the general guide. Oh, well, it was 30 seconds. All right, last one. Relax. Should we take a quick child's pose? Because we're going to plank. We're going to be plank. Did we feel it, though? Okay, good. It was the music. It got me all high. I forgot to start my timer. That was why. Okay, so hands are going to be like on the corner of the box. You probably want to drop a spring. Feet are going to be against the shoulder block, and we're planking. Probably both feet against one shoulder block. Yeah. So find your plank. Yep. Yes. And hold it. We hold. We scooter. We tuck the knees in. Press back out. The blue is going to be lighter, by the way. If you feel like you're getting slippy, the blue might work better. We might be switching springs a lot in this class. I'm okay with that. If it makes the workout better, we'll do it. Halfway. Woo! Yeah, we're doing that next, Jaden. All right, next time you press out, hold. We're going to do a pike up and then press back out. If you need to take a break at any point, please do. Yep, take a break in your pike. This might also be possible on the elbows. Anyone want to give it a go? No? Okay, can we alternate one scooter, one pike? You're welcome. I'm
driven.
I love you. Were we alternating already?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 more seconds. For 3, 2, 1. Relax, child's pose. We are going to be quadruped now, facing the back risers after that. So we're going to do a shoulder press. One red is probably good. Shoulder press with hand on the shoulder block. So you're on all fours on your box. One hand is on that shoulder block. Other hand is down. We're going to push out and then resist back in. That's it. We push, resist. Spine is long. Does the red feel okay for this? Okay. So you can always put a yellow on if you want more. Or a blue is lighter. Yeah.
You just want me to be strong today, huh?
Yes, I do. I feel like my last instructor classes have been like tones, and then I wanted a little sculpty vibe. Don't think about it. You know, Pilates were like, think about this. I'm like, don't think about it. All right, last one. Now resist it in, grab your rope. I want to try a row, like a pull. So hold it in that same inside hand. You might want to choke up, and then can we give me a low row with that inside arm? Is the red okay for that? Yeah. You can always add a little more if you want. 30 seconds. So we just did a push. Now we're doing a pull. Woo! Halfway there. And then we're going to get off of the knees in 10. You're adding the extra bonus material there, Jaden. For 3, 2, 1, relax. Hang up your strap. Child's pose, recover. And then we are going to keep that one red, but I want you to scoot your box away from the reformer. We're going to straddle the reformer facing the mirror. So I think that was like the full sidecar experience on that side. We will have to do it over again on the other side. Okay, so you're sitting right in the middle of your mat. Feet are straddled and down. You're going to stand up with hands on shoulder blocks, and I want you to really hinge forward. Now just start to push those shoulder blocks forward and then bring it back. All right, now we're going to toss. You're going to push, toss, catch. It's going to happen quick. If the red is too heavy, you can switch it to a blue, but make sure the carriage is under you so you can sit down. Otherwise, we don't want to know. Woo! Get it. 10 more seconds. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat. Quick rest. We're doing single arm. I encourage you to stay on the red, but if you want to switch to a blue, it's a little lighter. So hand is going to be on the shoulder block. Same thing, stand up, a hinge forward. Now we'll alternate. I'll be nice. Yeah. So you're going to throw it off with one arm, catch with the other arm, throw it off with the other arm, catch. So you throw, catch, we alternate. Yes. Woo! Halfway there. It's only 30 seconds. You've got this. Last 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Switch it to a blue. And then come on to all fours facing your mirror. This is like reformer fitness, if you ask me. Okay, grab both straps. You got another drop set. Should we start at 5 or 6? 5. Okay. You might want to choke up though. Choke up. You're on all fours. Now, right arm is going to do 5 straight presses back. After you do 5 presses with the right arm, we do 5 with the left. And then we go 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. You guys, you understand the assignment. Arm is straight the whole time. So straight arm goes down toward the floor. Straight arm sweeps back. It's a lat pull. You can always bring elbows down to shoulder blocks if your wrists are feeling tired. And it's the honor system again. Bad choice. There's just one more thing we need to do before we do sidecar on the other side. And it's going to be a little long stretch. Elephant series. It's going to be a stretch, so it'll be good. Is it though? I don't know. I didn't come up with the names. The number you want? 3? Okay. Focus on that balance. Keep your core tight. Spine long. You done, Bridget? You can set up for elephant whenever you're ready. I kind of like 2 springs for elephant, a red and a blue. Or 2 reds would be a little heavier for your elephant. Okay, elephant. We did a 180 turn. So hands on foot bar. Think down dog, kind of. Joe Pilates was a weird guy. He had a bunch of names for things. So heels against shoulder blocks. If you're short, you might want to step your feet in just a little bit. And then think down dog vibes. But this time you get to press your legs out, pull your legs in, tighten through your abdominals. Lift your toes. Shoulders press into the back pockets. You want to try to keep your heels heavy, so it's a stretch in the back line of the legs. Okay, then we move to up stretch. So heels go halfway up those shoulder blocks. You start in your pike, and then you can press out to plank, and then pike your hips back up. So just basic up stretch. So you plank it out, pike it up. Good. Now the two springs is relatively heavy. It biases your shoulders more, supports your core. All right, now next time you press the plank, hold it, long stretch. You press your plank out. It's like a shoulder hinge, and then bring your plank forward. Shoulders come over the wrists. So you plank it out, you plank it in. Now there's one more add-on. That's going to be a push-up. So next time you come in, one push-up. Down, up, then you plank it out, pull your plank in. That's it. Get it, Bridget. 15 more seconds. I got the push-up queens today. I see Marissa, Mallory. Last one. And then a child's pose, knees down. I like my child's pose with hands on foot bar for an extra shoulder stretch. Are you okay? What did I sign up for? Okay, so we must lather, rinse, repeat, do it all on the other side. So let's go ahead and set that box up on the other side of the reformer. We need heavy weights, one spring. That red was a little heavier, the blue was a little bit lighter. And then we start the lunge. So by reaching weights down to foot. Don't cry. Are you crying? Rachel's got it in the middle there. Lead us home, Rachel.
Right, Rachel, slow down.
Go down and up. Just trying to get it over with. Sorry, Rachel. I didn't mean to. I know we all looked at you. Good. So find that foot placement with your standing stabilizing leg. Remember to press that carriage out, hinge forward, crown of the head reaches forward. I'm here for about a minute. And then you drive your heel into the box to come back up. So I want you to find that heel to glute connection as you stand tall. Good. All look great.
Fantastic.
Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, we add the overhead press. So you just do that lunge down. When you come back up, we reach the weights overhead. We lunge down, reach to the floor. We come up, reach overhead. Okay, it's about time we add the row. So at the bottom of the lunge, we're going to do that low row. Up, down, come all the way up, reach overhead. And every time you do that low row, squeeze those shoulders. Woo. I might not have time for feet and straps. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving right now. All right, here's the pulse. We go down, we hold, we pulse. Up an inch, down an inch. It's through that standing leg for 8. Give me a little back bend with it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake it out. Weights go down. We're on a quadruped for that donkey kick, facing foot bar. You can add as many springs as you want. You have 2 shoulder blocks to choose from. You can do turnout or parallel. So you got a lot of variables with this. All right, so one hand on the box, slide your other knee back. You can put a hand on the foot bar or the platform. I kind of find that provides a little more stability. Woo! Little faster. This is your final little burner for your booty, 15 seconds. And then we go to planks in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Hands go on box. Feet go against shoulder block or blocks. And then we press out to plank. And there's a scooter. All right, we do our scooters in and out. The blue's a little bit lighter, so if you feel like you're getting slippy, you might want a blue. I thought you just read my mind about that, but you didn't.
Can't do that.
Can't read mine. Oh. Get it, Rachel. You got it. All right, we go to pikes next. That's your fake break. We pike it up. You press it out. Now we alternate 1 scooter, 1 pike. You could even take a break when your knees come in. Just rest them down for a second. And then we got shoulder press and rows facing the other way. We have time for feet and straps. I was just kidding.
Okay.
Oh. Last 10. Push through. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We turn around as we adjust body positions. You can grab that sip of water. 1 red is going to be good for that, I think. And then it's that shoulder press off the shoulder block. So you're on your box. 1 hand is down. Bye, Amy. Too heavy? Too light? No worries. All right, we got those 30 seconds. Second side's always a little different. So we honor our body. You're over halfway, and then we finish up with those rows.
Oh, turn it up, please.
Yes, ma'am. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. We grab our rope. Same arm. Oh, Rock City. I was like, what song is this? Low row. Choke up on that row for more tension. You pull your elbow back nice and narrow. Give it a squeeze. We release for that eccentric. Oh, yeah, it is a remix. How are you doing back here? Surviving? Thriving? Okay. Woo! Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, relax. Do we want more carriage tosses?
No.
Yeah? Okay, Mallory said yeah. Let's do 1 more round. And then feet and straps. I like the way you think. 1 red. 1 red. Straddle that reformer, but you got to give it a big hinge forward. Hands on shoulder blocks. We're going to push that carriage out and catch. After this, yes. Glutton for punishment. 30 seconds, just 1 round. Good? Deal? Give it all you got. Your butt looks amazing. I just want to say, everyone says, bootylicious. 10 more seconds. Then we get to lay down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, shit. Okay, 2 reds. 2 reds. Feet and straps. Red, blue if you want less. I just like 2 reds. And then you can lay down and put your feet in the straps. Are we still friends? I don't know about that. I'll put on some chill music. Once you're in, up, down, straight parallel. Oh my gosh. I need to stop listening to that. Okay, we're in parallel, up and down. Tailbone stays nice and heavy. Arms are relaxed down by your side. Coming back to that breath, same way we started. Class big, inhales through the nose. Heavy exhales out through the mouth. Oh, nice. Let's go internal rotation. Toes turn in, heels turn out, up and down. An external rotation, heels together, toes apart, lift and lower. Those heels connected, rotations coming all the way from up in the hip. Next time you're down halfway, little froggies, heels stay connected, toes apart, tuck your knees in toward your shoulders. Exhale, press your legs back out straight. Permission to bend your knees in as far as possible. Think about full range of motion. Oh, you're gonna reach me that far. Next time you're out, Peter Pan, we'll bend a knee in, reach a leg to the side, push, pull back to the center, even pressure through the straps. Looking to keep the pelvis relatively centered and stable as we open and close. Go ahead and take one more each way. And you can start your leg circles. You choose your direction, size, and speed. Inhale through one circle, exhale through the next. Next time your legs meet at the top, pause and reverse. Next time your legs meet down halfway, pause. We'll take it to short spine. Lifting the legs up, roll up to shoulders. Tuck the knees in toward your shoulder blocks, and then roll like a ball back down onto the mat and press your legs back out to foot bar. You're going to lift the legs up to the ceiling, roll up, bend the knees in toward your chest, and roll like a ball back down, massaging the spine. Just take one more here, and then we'll meet in our hamstring stretch. So hamstring stretch is going to be with straight legs up to the ceiling, flat back. You can pull down on your ropes, flex your toes toward your nose. Take a big inhale through the nose, big exhale. Open the legs out wide V, straddle stretch, flex your toes back towards your nose, little rock side to side. Stretching inner thighs and hamstrings, big inhale, big exhale. Happy baby, tuck your knees in, grab for your ankles or feet. I like to bring the elbows on the inside of the knees and slightly press the knees outward. Little rocks here might feel good. Take your inhale and exhale. Down to butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees wide, feet go all the way down toward mat or spring. Relaxing fully in this stretch, close your eyes. I'll give you a few moments for breath. Take one more big inhale, fill the whole body up with air. Big exhale, let it all go. All right, that is your class. If there's another stretch or something else you want to do, please take a moment for that. Otherwise, I have a wipe on your platform.